Hey guys, now a couple of days ago I put a video out going over some electric guitar string basics for beginners, covering things like string gauges, string brands, string materials, just some of the things you should consider when looking for a new set of guitar string. Now almost instantly I had a couple of questions raised, so I wanted to take a couple of minutes just to address those. Now towards the end of that video I mentioned that on my Fender guitar I use 9 gauge strings and on my Gretsch I use 10s, but I didn't offer an explanation as to why that is. Well, it all comes down to scale length. What's scale length? Well, scale length is the distance between the nut and the bridge. Now the longer that distance is, the more tension that's required, the more winding you have to do to get those strings into pitch. Now the Fender has a slightly longer scale length than the Gretsch. That means the Fender requires just a couple more turns of the tuning pegs to get those strings into the same pitch than it would on the Gretsch. Because of that, I can use a slightly lower gauge string on the Fender. But essentially, the Gretsch and the Fender with 9s and 10s, they play almost the same. At least to my way of feel anyway. And the other thing I wanted to touch on, which I didn't get a chance to mention in that video specifically, was where I get my strings from. Now here in New Zealand, the Rock Shop is a great place to go. They've got all the gear you need, they've got all the strings you need, they've got them in whatever gauge you want, and they're a great bunch of people that'll help you out. But if you're comfortable buying stuff online, and after maybe watching my video, you feel you're a bit more confident in knowing what you need, what gauge to buy for your guitar, then let me direct you to this website. This is Guitar Stuff, guitarstuff.co.nz. This is a website run locally out of Gisborne in New Zealand, and I've been buying my strings from Dave there for a long time. He offers me great customer support, fast shipping, and most importantly, the prices are significantly cheaper even than the Rock Shop. Links to their website will be in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to cover today. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to address them as soon as I can. Till next time.